Hello, all of you LDZers who just got back from Celebración, and regrettably, all of those who didn't go. If you didn't go, you missed out. It was a blast. That's all I'm going to tell you. I had the time of my life. I sang my little two songs. You know, they're not the same songs. I enjoyed Gus Vargas and his partner just do a Las Vegas caliber act on stage. I enjoyed watching some of the NHRs trying to be rock stars that they're not yet, but I enjoyed listening. But I enjoyed mostly the emotion of young men and women who are just amazing individuals and who are creating a whole new dynamic when it gets to be and forming a new kind of leadership in the Latino community, not only in the United States, but in other Latin American countries. You know, my daughter Nicole called it and coined it. She said it was a New Citizen Project, meaning that we are attempting to create in our minds a much different way of approaching life in a modern 21st century. Maybe having to make difficult decisions between what we learned from the past and what may no longer be applicable in the future. I know that you want to come back this summer and should as JCs. It's an important experience. It's a fun experience, but it's important to your development. I'm about to write an email to all the educational directors so that we're all on the same page. And I want to say to them, look, here's the deal. You can only invite JCs who recruit. There are no special favors or backstage passes for people who don't do the work, okay? NHI is built by volunteers. We're a staff of 6, if you can imagine. But we're also an organization of 1,200 volunteers. We must depend on your goodwill. We must depend on your energy to grow the organization as previous generations of young people have done. I enjoy watching Paco Gonzalez up on the stage. I mean, he goes all the way back to 1984, as does George Rodriguez. His wife goes all the way back to 1983, Michelle, who's the chairman of our board. Now, what am I saying to you? That building a great organization is not a matter of money. Building a great organization comes from the energy, the combined sum total of the energy of its members. And so I must rely on you to get serious. That if you really want to come back and learn from being a junior counselor, that you really push the rubber to the road and do your part and reaching out to other young men and women at your high school or at your church or as family members or friends across the street. It really doesn't matter. Now, here's the deal. Don't get involved in the details of what LDZ is. Let that experience be unique to the first-time participant. Just show the confidence that it takes as an experience that helps you grow as a human being. Make sure that they apply on time. Make sure that they meet schedules. Make sure that you stay in touch with people, that they submit the parental forms, that they get their grades in order, that they do the due diligence, as they say, to make sure they're viable candidates. I don't like saying no to a kid or holding up their application. What do I expect from you? Yeah, 4 to 6, 10 kids for you to recruit. You know why? Because you can. That's why. And that's the reason I'm making that requirement. So I'm going to tell George, and I'm going to tell Leah, and I'm going to tell Gabriela, I'm going to tell Nicole, I'm going to tell Tino, I'm going to all my good friends, look, there are no backstage passes. We're going to treat everybody equally. And we're going to reward only those who show that they merit the right to be with us this summer. Yeah, do we expect great programs? Absolutely. LDZ is truly one of the most amazing experiences that I have ever seen. I've been doing this for 33 years and still shed tears when I see all of the victories and the accomplishments and the transformational impact it has on the lives of our young men and women. And one of these days, I'll put it to you this way. You're going to be 40, 45 years old. You're going to be in a situation and you're going to rely on a lesson you learn at the LDZ to take your next step up. And you will remember and you will write and you will say, it was true. What I did as a high school kid does come true as an adult. So I look forward to your cooperation as an alumnus, a member, and friend of the National Hispanic Institute. I expect to hear from you. I expect you to help Julio. Don't leave him out there dangling by himself. Julio Cotto is a great guy. You support those efforts because, that's the way we build good organizations. By the way, say hello to your mom and dad and have a good day.
So many places in the world. I follow the sun.